It's Jennifer from Soul Source Tarot, and I'm here to do the daily vibes for around the 1st, 2nd, 3rd. You know, the timing is fluid, so. Feather. Someone you know is undependable and insincere. Take a look at that. Fell right out. Message from Spirit, huh? Someone you know is undependable and insincere. The thing is you may not be aware of it. This card came out to make you aware. So someone you know is undependable and insincere. Let's get some of these. Their intentions are not sincere. They have no intentions of doing what they say. Whatever it is that they're doing it for their own gain, for their own benefit, and that's it. World card reversed. Let's bring these over a little bit. 4 of Cups reversed. Strength. Chariot reversed. Temperance reversed. And the Devil reversed. Interesting. Let me just pull these down a little. A lot of majors here, mostly majors. So this is like universal energy. The universe is at work. There's something here that is incomplete. This is like a lesson not being learned. Somebody hasn't not learned their lesson yet. They're repeating. There's an attitude adjustment that is needed. This is in the past though. So we have somebody here that, I don't know, it feels like, I don't know if there's some sort of entitlement here. This person is entitled. They may be very showy as well. It's like very much, I want to say, no shame, but it's not in a good way. You know what I mean? Whoever you're dealing with is very much, it's like this is public, very much interested in social status. There we go. I'm sorry, it's early. I'm still waking up. Anyhow, this is interested in something else, looking for something more, choosing something else. We have somebody here that is really, they're not interested and moving forward. They've been stuck in the past or something like that. There's something here that isn't over. Somebody hasn't learned their lesson. They're very focused on social status, taking an opportunity, seeing something. Something isn't over yet. The lesson hasn't been learned yet. Strength is a card of overcoming fear. So this is overcoming some sort of fear, overcoming some sort of impatience, put it that way. This is acting gracefully. This is what the projection is. Because we have the undependable and insincere. This is somebody that is all about social status. They're taking an opportunity. This is like inner strength. This is like, I'm strong, I'm patient, I'm kind, I'm compassionate. We may have somebody here that has earned somebody's trust, right? They've earned somebody's trust through time and patience and perseverance, but there's no success, there's no moving forward. We definitely have something is off. There's a need to reevaluate. The devil definitely is a projection. The devil projects evil through kindness, through good, you know, through gentle acts. That's the devil's way, right, of gaining control, is by making something seem what it is not. There's some sort of lack of discipline. There's actually impatience here. There's a need to reevaluate what direction you're going in, what's holding you back. I mean, temperance reversed is engaging in negative patterns. This is going to extremes. This can be a disaster. It can be death if you don't break free. Overindulging, going too far, very, very forceful, very, very pushy energy. I mean, the Chariot reversed is out of control energy. There could be an outburst ahead, honestly. This could be an emotional outburst, could be an angry outburst. We have somebody here that is struggling to maintain composure. There's some sort of lack of compromise, going too far, overindulging, really, really. There's no ability to, I want to say, accept or come together or allow. There's some sort of forcefulness here. This is an incomplete cycle. Something isn't over yet. We have somebody here that is very entitled. They're stuck in an old way, stuck in an old chapter per se, an old existence. This is not learning from mistakes. Somebody hasn't learned from their mistakes. We have somebody here that's been waiting and waiting and waiting, thinking a lot, going within, ignoring something. I feel like they've been looking for more. They're very discontent. I feel like we have somebody here that hasn't been receiving any attention. You know, they haven't been receiving the attention. They haven't been getting any attention. And this is an attention seeker. Absolutely. Strength is a card of overcoming fears and taking time to earn somebody's trust, to gain power, to gain control. So somebody's been taking their time to earn somebody's trust, but there's no success. This is brought on by the devil, okay? This is. If you don't break free, things are going to get worse. There could be addictions. Somebody's going to extremes. There's a lack of moderation. They're overindulging. They're definitely stuck. There is definitely a lack of discipline. There's a lack of peace as well. Somebody's going overboard, and the devil is in control. The devil is in control. That is for sure. This is all about social status or social pressure. Something is off for sure. Something is definitely off. There's no doubt about it with temperance reversed, okay? There's a realignment that is needed. Somebody needs to check themselves about what direction they're going in, what is holding them back. And I know this is like a broken record, right? The devil reverse is extreme suffering, and this is extremes. There's extremes here. This is somebody that projects themselves to be very kind and compassionate and graceful, but they're not going anywhere. They're not cooperating. There's a lack of cooperation or a lack of compromise. I don't know if somebody's doing something to halt somebody's progress as well. They're trying to halt somebody's progress, or maybe they're doing something for a car, doing something for a vehicle. Something to do with a vehicle. Somebody hasn't been getting the attention that they need, and so they're seeking attention. They're seeking attention. Somebody needs to find their strength, their real inner strength to not resist, because this is resistance, both of this. There's resistance. The devil has had power and control, and the devil brings about a lot of suffering and pain after somebody gets themselves bound to something that appears to be all that they ever asked for, right? I mean, that's what the devil is. The devil is a projection. It really is. It comes through people that are unhealthy. This is a very unhealthy situation. It absolutely is. Temperance reverse is extremely unhealthy. Profound self-healing is needed. Somebody needs to find their discipline to get healthy and break free from some sort of bond that is holding them back. It's holding them back. And they're dealing with somebody that they have not learned their lesson. They have not learned their lesson yet. It's almost like they'd rather be attached to something, that this is a codependency that is toxic, and lose than find their inner strength to break the bond. I know this is hard. It's hard to comprehend. It really is. This is big. It is really, really big. There's laziness here. There's a refusing to explore new avenues. There's stubbornness. There's too much resistance. There's too much resistance. Too much resistance here. We have somebody here that is lacking. They're lacking self-control. They're lacking, I want to say, patience, even though they project themselves to be patient. You know, they project themselves to be very strong and kind, and they're earning somebody's trust. Somebody's earning somebody's trust right now. But there's no victory. There's no success due to overindulging, due to going too far. Due to inappropriate behavior. There's inappropriate behavior here. There is. There's lack of direction. Must take back control. Must break free, or things are going to get worse. This is going overboard, going to extremes. No discipline. Loss of direction. Loss of willpower. Being held back by some sort of addiction or codependency that is not healthy. This is not healthy. This could be the onset of an illness, honestly. Someone you know is undependable and insincere. I would say that there's a need to re-examine. You need to re-examine your bonds, re-examine your addictions, re-examine your codependencies. There's definitely a codependency and a forcefulness here. This is a forcefulness. Somebody's trying to force something. Both of these are forcefulness. Somebody's trying to force something. They appear to be very kind and compassionate, but they're not. They're absolutely not. This is somebody's taking the opportunity to overpower, okay? To overpower. This is a hindrance. It is. And this is somebody that, there's definitely a stuckness here, like a stuck in the past as well. Somebody needs to listen, right? They need to take time out to reflect and go within. Something is off, and you know it. 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 Listen. This is not leading to success. This is upheaval. It is. It's chaos. This is a mess. There's a need to clean something up, and this is stop. Stop overdoing it. Stop overindulging. Stop trying to force something that, or go to extremes. Stop trying to force it. Listen. Listen. Listen to your gut. This isn't healthy. This isn't going anywhere. It's not. There's definitely some sort of projection here. This is extremely toxic. It is. It is. This is extremely toxic. Somebody, could be going back to something. They're taking an opportunity to go back to something. Maybe somebody's treated them kindly, right? You know, they've earned their trust through time and compassion and, you know, patience. But I feel like there's some sort of, I want to say repeating. Somebody's about to repeat a lesson that they didn't learn by going back to something or repeating something. This is not healthy. This is a deep, dark place. You must go within and take time to reflect on your journey, reflect on what you're attached to, your addictions, your codependencies. You must break free. Listen, if something feels off, something is off. There's a need to re-examine. You need to take time. You need to take time. This is not about going back to things that are toxic. Do not go back to things that are toxic. Somebody's taking an opportunity to overpower somebody. They are. There's definitely somebody here that is undependable and insincere. And it maybe it's been ignored. This is somebody that is not ashamed of their actions. They're not ashamed at all. They live for the spotlight or something like that. Someone you know is independable and insincere. You're going to need to find your strength to stop. Take time to go within and stop. Do not try to push. Do not try to force. Do not try to resist. Listen to your gut. Something is off. If something feels off, it's off. Feels like we have something here that is very, very complicated. Somebody has gone too far. And deep down inside, there's an inner knowing. There's a need to take time. There's a need to take time. The timing has been off. Somebody hasn't learned their lesson. The devil has had control. There's a need to break free. Breaking free or things get worse are around the corner. You need to find your inner strength. You need to be real, okay? You need to be real. That's what I'm hearing. You need to be real. Be honest with yourself. As far as the High Priestess goes, the High Priestess sits between light and dark. She looks at both. And there's an imbalance here. Somebody's probably only been looking at one. And there is darkness here. Absolutely. We have somebody here that's in a deep, dark place. There's a need to take a step back. Take a step back. Stop. Stop and reflect. Reflect on your direction. Reflect on what you're feeling. Reflect on your intuition. There's something here that is extremely toxic. It's going too far. It needs to stop. This is extremely unhealthy. This is some sort of bond that is toxic. It does not lead to success long term. It does not. We have somebody here that is actually very, very, very entitled. They're actually very good at manipulating. This is really good at manipulating. I would say that there's somebody here that is trying to exert their power through kindness, through gentleness, through time. It's like they're taking their time. It's kind of like grooming. It is. That's exactly what it is. You need to take time out to go within and listen. You need to stop overindulging. Stop going too far. Stop. This is stop. Okay? Reevaluate this bond, this addiction, this codependency. Good luck.